Hello there, miners and crafters, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this first episode of this brand new series. And some of you, I know, I have a lot of subscribers, a lot of you are watching my videos all the time, I know. And I have made a couple series already, but I haven't followed through with them. And the reason is that they was all single player, and to be honest with you, it got lonely. And so I decided to come back onto this server here, which is the RedBanner server, with some really amazing people, really lovely, kind, generous individuals. Anyway, so I have made a little bit of progress. Over here is actually what I will be doing in this video, but I won't be showing you that now. This is a little sneak peek, because unfortunately my recording had an error and I'm having to redo the intro, even though I've already recorded everything. Anyway, so I have already made some progress in this world before this episode. As you can see, I've carved out this giant cave. None of this was here. Absolutely none of it. This was a solid mountain, except for this area here. From here onwards, this is natural. But all of this I carved myself, thanks to the very generous donation and loan, it's not permanent, of a beacon, which you can see right there, nice golden beacon. Anyway, I obviously have myself a happy ghast, which I obtained from the server shop for a very, very cheap price, less than a diamond. I won't be showing you that because I'm also about to give you some of that action on the video. This over here is my nice little farm. You know, you've got a little I was gonna say caveman. Nice little scarecrow. We've got the cows, with a little slaughtering hole over here for the babies. Nice little lumberjack section. And over here we have access to armor stands, so there'll be small little details like this dotted around the place, which is always very fun. And then if we make our way up here, I'm not going to show you that little cave because we're going to be working on that in a bit. We have my nice humble little starter cave. The little cave where I started. This was all absolutely nothing. This was here. This platform I created, and I decided to make myself a little cave as a starter base. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is a nice simple introduction to this season, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the episode. For me, it's not exactly a large, grand build that I'm about to do, but I hope you like it because I put a lot of love and dedication into it, and I really worked on the details, and personally I find that kind of stuff very fun. So without any further ado, we'll go straight into the episode. Okay then guys, just to keep you in the loop, how I normally do these kinds of things is I carve out a shape that I like, and I try and stay away from right angled stuff. I don't like things, for instance, let me show you. I don't like things like this. If there's a bit of a right angle here, then I'll try and carve away at least one of those blocks. In this case, two of those blocks. And yeah, once I've carved out a shape that I like, and I also try and stay away from things being too long. Like this originally was a really long line like that. Didn't like it. I thought it was too straight, and there's not really any straight lines or right angles in nature. And oh, see, like up here, this I'll definitely remove. Anyway, so once I've carved out a shape that I like, I then go into these blocks like stairs and half slabs. Very useful for creating a nice shape. And don't be afraid to mix in some other colored blocks, sorry, other textured blocks like this cobblestone. And pretty much just put it into any corner. Feel free to be random. Don't worry about things being too close together or too far apart. Just place whatever, wherever. When it comes to natural forms, it's really not so difficult. Just nature is random, so we can be random too. For instance, something like this. Normally I would think not to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just to have that shape, because why not? Even though that has created a bit of a right angle here, which I'm not a big fan of. But maybe I can do this, and there you go, that's nice. And this is a bit of a solid block of color here, so I'm gonna just put in some cobblestone. And maybe this one with a bit of a hole in it, because you know, rocks have holes. As the rain gently falls, we start to see our hero begin his journey. He may not be the hero he once was, as he ventured against dragons and mighty foes, but taking on the decoration of a whole cave, some might say is heroic. He could fall and die in the hot magma. He could fall prisoner to his own perfectionism, but he slowly chose to decorate this room in a way that seemed fitting, creating a faded effect from black to grey, emanating out of the lava to hopefully create the illusion of some kind of magmaciousness. Now, with the cave fully decorated, I took the time to work on hopefully some form of entrance, but this would also act as the actual blacksmithing area, with anvils decorating and lining the edge, and black stone walls parting them in between. This could be taken as some kind of wall, but also I wanted it to be functional. I added these cauldrons at the bottom because I had this really nice idea, which we will see in a second. And I wanted these chains to give off the illusion like there's some kind of machinery at work. Maybe the chains are cycling around some stuff. Who knows what? We'll figure that out later. I'm sure in the next episode I'll add some decorations to go with those. And here we can see I wanted to line the sides of our blacksmithing area with lava. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I have been playing for a little while now, and I got distracted along the way. Apparently there's a casino on the server, so I betted some gold blocks, went to the nether, and did some mining. Yeah, got a little bit distracted along the way. But let me show you what I have done so far. Now, I have created this kind of a lava-infused blacksmith area. We don't talk about this direction because I haven't quite integrated the shape with the cave yet. But in this way, it looks quite nice. So you can see here, this lava pool was natural, but this lava flow, I guess, lava fall? Lava version of a waterfall. Anyway, yeah, this lava fall I implemented and obviously decorated the whole room. Pretty sure every single block we're seeing here was placed. This whole area here, this is what we talked about earlier. So you've seen me make all of this. I might come back and change some of it. I'm not sure about this cobblestone wall here. But I really love the vibe of this blacksmith area. I might come in later and add some armor stands and some tools along the anvils here. And then it comes down into here where we actually have our furnaces. I might just fill up this wall with the furnaces. And a couple barrels to hold our stuff. Then obviously down here we have the main cave. I didn't really do too much terraforming here, except for this wall. I did terraform this wall, which again I might come back and add some more variety, add some andesite and stuff like that. And yeah, so there you go. It may not seem like too much, but this has taken me a few hours, the better part of a day. Or is that the expression, or is it the better half of a day? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I think just for some casual playing, this is pretty nice. And of course, there is still so much to do. The pathway takes us over to this side of the cave, which would be nice if we could terraform, make it all beautiful. And I have some really nice special plans for this area. I mean, we don't call it the Enchanted Realm for no reason. Alright then. So, thank you for watching. This has been the first episode. And I've had fun. Usually I play single player, and I found it to be just a little bit lonely. So it's nice to have some other folks around to just mess around and do some shenanigans with. And also, you know, to buy iron from and to borrow beacons and use their trading halls. It's nice to not have to fully depend on my own resources and my own efforts. Especially if all you want to do is, well, some building. Anyway, nice to build with you, nice to talk with you, nice to be with you. And I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, bye.